Hey guys, Logan Dunn from Preservation Parks in Delaware County. In light of the current situation, we wanted to give you guys something fun and interactive to do outside while you're at home. And one of those ways is an app called iNaturalist. Now, iNaturalist is a tool that you can utilize to identify different flora and fauna found throughout Ohio. The first thing you got to do is you've got to get your smartphone or tablet device and go to your app store to download the app. Once you download the app, you know you have the correct app when you see the picture of the bird on it. So go ahead and click on that. You'll be presented with this screen here where it says swipe. So you'll go ahead and swipe to the left. And this explains kind of what iNaturalist is and what it does as far as research, observations, identification, how iNaturalist gives you suggestions based on the pictures that you're taking, and discuss. Now you can discuss with other folks what you find throughout the neighborhood, and people can comment from all over the world on the species that you find. So once we get through all that, you'll see on the home screen here where it says log in. If you don't already have a login, go ahead and hit the sign up now button. And now all this is going to require is an email, a username, and a password. Now once you fill all that in, go ahead and hit sign up. Now we already have one, so we'll go ahead and skip this step. Down at the bottom, you'll see here there's many different types of icons. The icon that you're going to utilize the most in identification is your observe button, which is this camera here in the middle. Go ahead and select that when you're ready to identify something. We'll press that. And so I want to help identify this dogwood tree here. So you see that it brings up your camera app, and we're going to go ahead and take a photo. And usually you can take a photo of the bark, you can take a photo of the flowers, the buds, whatever it's going to help you in identifying it. So I'll go ahead and take a picture of the bark. Okay, now you can see we've got a picture of the bark of the tree here. Now it's going to ask for next, so we'll go ahead and select that. And now my location services are currently turned off, but if you would like to use your location services, feel free to do so. This is going to help other organizations perform research and allow you to discuss with other people within the neighborhood on what you found and where you found it. The first question it's going to say is, what did you see? And so you'll hit that, and it's going to load a list of suggestions based on what you took a picture of. Now you can take multiple pictures, you don't have to take just one, but if you think you're confident in just one picture, then go ahead and do so. The first thing it's going to say is we're pretty sure this is in the genus Cornus, which is dogwood. One way in which you can make sure that it is of a dogwood family is just by clicking on the dogwood. So there's a little eye there, and that's going to be information. So go ahead and click on that. And the first thing you want to look at too is, for me, is I always look at the map. Now I want to make sure that this is found in my area, so this will come up with a map that you can kind of drag around with your finger until you find your current location. Now you can zoom in, so we'll zoom into Ohio here. And as you can see, the state of Ohio right here has a lot of different dogwood sightings, so you know you're kind of in the right area. So we'll go ahead and hit back. And now the second thing you want to look at is the photos. So if you can find a photo that's relative to yours, great. If not, you can kind of use other tools and tips and tricks to kind of help identifying it, such as the internet or an actual naturalist from a park district, something like that. So if you're still not finding the picture that you took on here, say it's in the winter or fall or springtime, kind of like right now where we don't really have any leaves, it's kind of hard to identify. So feel free to use those resources if needed. Now, if we did find it, great. If we didn't, and this looks nothing like our picture that we took, we'll go ahead and hit back. And you'll see here there's multiple suggestions here. Different types of dogwoods. It's obviously fairly confident, so that's a good sign that it's some type of dogwood. But yeah, so we'll just go through each one of these if you'd like, or you can just, if you find one that looks really similar, it's okay if you get it wrong. That's what the discussion post is for, so people will be able to comment on your photo and let you know whether or not you got the right answer. So once you find one that looks pretty darn similar to what you have in your yard, go ahead and select it. So we'll select flowering dogwood, and you'll see this come up next. Now below where it says flowering dogwood, your selection, you'll see that it has a list of notes such as the date, the time, the location. Now the project tab will come in handy later after you submit your photo, so that other organizations that might get notified by this can contribute this photo to their research. Now that we've done all this, we can go ahead and hit save. Go ahead and click that. Now my location is still turned off, but typically I have this turned on for research purposes. So we'll go ahead and hit save anyway. Now it says waiting to upload. If you have a good internet connection, typically it doesn't take long. But since my Wi-Fi is turned on and I'm trying to use cellular data, it might be conflicting. So right now it's going to take a minute to download until I go inside or stay outside. If you're having trouble, try to just go to a wireless setting or turn your wireless off and just try to use your regular cellular network. Now we've done all that, that's just a brief overview of iNaturalist. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today, and hopefully you've learned a little bit about iNaturalist. If you have more questions and would like for me to go into more detail about the app, please feel free to comment below or send me an email at ldunn, D-U-N-N, @preservationparks.com. Thanks, and have a great day.